Once again, we have partnered with our good friends at Trends.co. They are data analysts who obsessively track what are the hottest business ideas and startups that are going to be happening, and we're going to share them for you in this video. Make sure to check out their link in the description below. Let's dive in. Organ supplements. No, not organ the state. Actual animal organs were a staple of our early ancestors' diet as the ultimate superfood. And yes, today companies are selling a range of grass-fed beef organ supplements, which includes liver, brain, and even prostate, I think that's the butt, for $50 a bottle. In the last 12 months, there were over 9,000 searches for ancestral supplements on Amazon and almost 15,000 on Google. This is up over 50% for the same time last year, according to keywords everywhere. Supposedly, collagen made from ground-up hooves, hides, bones, and other words that rhyme is expected to be a $6 billion industry by 2026. So it's safe to assume that this organ supplements business could be just as big. So there are a few big brands in the space. One is Ancestral Supplements. They're making over $1.5 million just from Amazon. This doesn't include sales directly from their website or wholesale. So there's some really interesting opportunities that you can take advantage of based on these business ideas. Specialized supplements. So we're talking about organ supplements as a general thing. What about organ supplements for pregnancy, or for sleep, or for paleo, or for dieters, or even maybe pets? There's pet CBD. So if you look at the collagen market, they've evolved from capsules and powders and creamers and bars and sweeteners and all this other kind of stuff, even flavored water. You can do the same thing with the organ supplements, just copy what's already worked in a separate market. So how to get started? You're probably wondering that yourself. Consult with the food scientist via Upwork.com to zero in on your unique formula. And you can actually start researching supplement manufacturers who deliver quality product. And then you can actually research, they're called co-packers. You can talk to anyone who's made some of this or bought some of this. They use a co-packer that puts it all together, packages it, and ships it to Amazon for you. What's Noah's take on this space and opportunity? One thing that you can do if you're interested in this space and you don't know a lot about it is that you can actually buy the core ingredients on Amazon yourself and see the results before you worry about talking to an expert or doing co-packing. I think that's a really cool way to see if the business works or not. Next up is tattoos. Tattoo designs on subreddit. Look at this graph right here. It has grown from 20,000 subs, 10x in 1 year, to over 200,000 subs by 2021. That is bonkers. And search traffic, get this, for tattoo shops near me is at an all-time high with a record 1.7 million searches, and we're only halfway through the month of January. So niche tattoo communities, by the way, are emerging as well. Traditional Nordic tattoos has over 77,000 members. Moms with tattoos, it's kind of hot, over 43,000. Kansas City Tattoo Gallery, over 14,000 members. So tattoos is a huge market, and again, as you've heard me talk about in a lot of these videos, look for huge tidal waves that you can put your little surfboard in and get big ass waves and make a lot of money. So big brands that are already in the space that are doing something about it, just to kind of get you inspired. First off is Ink Hunter. Ink Hunter is an app that allows you to preview designs on your body. It had over 100,000 downloads last month. Hold on, I want to try it, man. Let's just see how it goes. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, I got a tat finally. Yeah, dude, I'm tough. I'm gonna go buy a Harley. Another thing that's really fascinating in this industry is Keith Bang Bang McCurdy. What's up, Keith? He is considered one of the most successful tattoo artists in the world. And he's only 29 years old. He's inked up Rihanna, Bieber, LeBron, a lot of people that have only, you know them by their first names. I also got a chat with Sarah G. She is a very popular tattoo artist and singer out of New York. She's also gotten extremely popular doing a very type of signature tattoos on people. So here's some interesting opportunities that you can think about to get some own business ideas for yourself. First off, create a tattoo design course based on specific tools or styles. You can go to niche forums and Facebook groups like Procreate for Tattooers and start sharing your work and providing value to the group. Once you've built up a bit of rapport, you can actually gauge the interest in the course and ideally get some pre-sales from it. Again, when I always encourage you guys to start courses, go help people manually, one by one, then digitize it, not the other way around. Another business opportunity specifically with tattoos is create a marketplace or job board to better connect globally designers as well as people who want to get tattooed. So how can you actually get started with this? Either you can use Google Spreadsheets, or on appsumo.com, there's a sale on Niceboard, a job board listing site, so you can actually get that going yourself. One other thing that I'd be really excited from a business opportunity is how come no one has created 1 year tattooing? I would definitely get a 1 year tattoo. I think that's kind of a neat idea. Not henna. They always say, well, what about henna? No, do it so I can have it for a year and then I can just change it up. Speaking of Bang Bang, the tattoo artist, would you mind gently bang banging that like button if you've gotten value from this video? So next business opportunity, ADU. No, it's actually ADU, that's accessory dwelling unit. So first time listings of ADUs have increased on average almost 9% a year since 2009. So not only do these provide affordable housing for renters and a rental income for homeowners, but they're also environmentally friendly and can significantly boost property values by as much as 30%. Wow, that's pretty good. So there are some big brands in the space. UnitedDwelling.com is one of them. They've actually raised $10 million. There's also two other companies to check out, which is Rent the Backyard, which I think is a fascinating idea, as well as Homestead.is. Rent the Backyard, the thing that's interesting about what they do is they actually pay for all the costs and then split the profit with you. And I think that's a genius idea because there's almost no one losing. They make money, you make money, and then someone gets to stay in the house. So a few things that you can be doing. Think about target niches or niches. Think college towns, tourism hotspots. There's places where there's a lot of land and they have a front house. Could you go figure out how to do something with the back house? And you can even market these as office spaces. Not bad, right? Next up is ADUs on wheels. So for cities that have tighter registrations, you could actually do ADUs on wheels. These are also called RVs or mobile homes, but it's a way that you can bring homes to certain areas when there's maybe a lot of people visiting, have a lot of rentals happen, and then take them to the next city or move them off site. But they also double up as a mobile vacation home, so you can send them to other cities. So real quickly, I've actually bought an ADU in the past 2 years. So from Kangaroo Systems, they are in Waco, Texas. I put it in my backyard. It cost me $100,000. So now I have a guest house / office that I can either use myself or in the future rent out. And in about 3 years, based on the rental rates, it'll break even and then start profiting for years to come. I actually showed how to start one of these kind of businesses live if it's something you're interested. I looked online for ADUs. I found one that was $9,000 and I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $10,000 just to kind of see if anyone was interested. And I actually got a lot of people messaging me about it. Check out the link below if you're curious to see a little bit more exactly how I did that if you want to start a business. Next up is eduployment. So eduployment, weird tongue twister, is the process of identifying a trade, getting an education, and then getting a job or starting a company within that trade. 2018 report found this is the 6th consecutive year that these skilled positions like electricians, mechanic, welders are the hardest roles to fill globally. Does that surprise you? It doesn't surprise me because I find it really hard to find quality people for those kind of roles right now. One of the primary reasons this is happening is that for every person who enters that market, 5 are retiring. By the end of this year, almost 31 million trade positions will be left vacant. Hello, opportunity. There are some emerging brands who are starting to take advantage of this, which means there's a great opportunity for you too. First off is Nana or Nana, sounds like a grandma name, but they will train you in appliance repair and then set you up in a marketplace to start getting jobs in your local area fueled by leads from manufacturers of these appliances. Really, really clever business model. I love stuff like that. They train you, they get the manufacturers to derive leads. It sounds like a really interesting business. That's nanahome.com. Next up is Main Street, getmainstreet.com. So become a successful painting business owner in 30 days. They will train you as a painter, outfit you with everything you need, and set you up to be a successful business owner out of the gate within 30 days. All right, I'm quitting YouTube and I'm becoming a painter. So interesting opportunities for you if you're interested in skilled trades. 1, provide training platforms, materials, and content to help aspiring tradespeople fill the gap. So how could you start it today? Hello, YouTube, or podcast, or website, and you can start creating content around a specific trade that you do. And guess what? If you don't have it yourself, go interview or follow people who are skilled trade and put that content online. And through that, you can create courses and materials or do lead gens to companies like this. Next up is create an apprentice mentorship matching platform. I love this idea. So you go and basically find people who are interested in this because you're like, hey, you're gonna make 50 to 100 G's a year, and partner them up with people who are already running those businesses so they have interns and both people win from that. So how can you actually get started with that? Pick something specific. Maybe it's mechanics, maybe it's welding, whatever that is, and reach out to some of the larger shops asking if they want to hire apprentices for a small fee. Once you have the people who have the money that'll give it to you, now going and finding people that are looking for work, that's pretty easy right now. You can also create a specialized job board for these different industries. Again, you can use a tool like Niceboard to create an online job site via appsumo.com. Hello friend, if you're considering starting a business in this year, come join my live office hours every single Friday. I've started multiple 7- and 8-figure companies. I was number 30 at Facebook, and I'd love to help you, yes you, on your own business journey. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified when we do our next office hours. Work from home health. A recent survey showed that 72% of people are not working from a dedicated office space. So when I worked at Intel, my first job out of college, they actually brought in an ergonomics expert to optimize my position so I could be in the cubicle as comfortable as possible. It was actually pretty amazing. A few big brands that are already happening in the work from home health and optimization. First off is FlexiSpot. They focus on standing desks. There's a lot of companies that are doing this. FlexiSpot is doing over 500,000 searches a month based on SimilarWeb's data. Next up is QB. These guys are really cute. QB is under desk treadmills. And so they launched a year ago, get this, and is doing over $1 million a month on Amazon. And they also get around 400,000 visits a month to their website. And lastly, one of them, I actually might go buy this and try this out, but it's called Upright, which is a posture corrector. I've actually been doing that a lot more these days. And they are getting over 150,000 visitors a month. Come sponsor the show. I'll tell you guys how it is later. So here's some interesting opportunities for you if you think the work from home health is interesting, and I think it will be a giant category keep moving forward. How to get started? You start YouTube and you can do 2 options. 1, you can just buy these products. You could return them. I wouldn't recommend that. Or frankly, if you just hit up the companies, I bet a lot of them will give it to you for free or at least a discount that you can go try it out. Next up is a work from home interior designer. So yes, you can help people better utilize their limited office space. One thing to think about with this interior design thing is it can start as that, but it can become a marketplace, just like Houzz, HOUZZ.com. If you want to get started in that kind of business, I know you're thinking, well, I need a website, I need to have skills, I need to go to college. No. Just reach out to people you work with, go on LinkedIn, reach out to people you know, and say, hey, I'm doing this optimization. I can even do it for free, and then take before and after photos, and then just keep building up your clientele that way. So lastly, develop a product. Have you found something that works really well for you at your own home? Maybe it's a shock bracelet that you can do to make sure you get off your computer. Maybe it's a certain lighting technique that you've built out of wood or lights to make your environment better. Go find one other person you can sell that product to, and maybe like Upright or these other companies, you can create a large business at the work from home category. If you actually want to see me take one of these business ideas from this list and show you how I'd go about starting that business in under 48 hours, check out this video right up here. I'll see you out there, and I love you. Good luck on your business.